Shut up and sit down.
I feel like we just started a fresh new day. Like, Pops, you're first.
Yeah, no, it's so true. Welcome back, Pops Out.
Welcome back to another episode of the Buffest podcast. Happy Easter, y'all! It's QJ.
It's your bunny rabbit, Nikki.
We are slightly post-Easter on this one, but we thought we would do a fun little Easter episode.
That's what it is. It's okay, yeah. It's kind of
And that's what it is.
It's kind of a stretch, but I'm kind of excited about it. But so we basically thought it's Easter. What is Easter? What's the Easter have as a representation? Bunnies and chicks. There is that also in K-pop. We thought we'd do a little mini tourney with idols that have the rabbit emoji and idols versus idols that have the chick emoji. And we have our own rating scale, which we'll get into, and we'll decide who's the best chick or rabbit.
Who is the best representative Easter idol?
There we go. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to start with, just what is Easter? Because it's, for me, I'm not really, I don't think either of us are super come from a religious family per se. So yeah, so Easter in its lore is representative of the resurrection of Christ in the Christianity religion. It concludes the Lenten period of fasting, prayer, and penitence. So you do Lent, I think, for a month where you're supposed to give up something that you like coffee, let's say. You give a cup of coffee for a month or something, and then Easter is the ending of that. It's along with Christmas, it's one of the most important moments in Christian calendar. Christians believe Jesus rose from the dead after being crucified, confirming his divinity and the hope of eternal life. Easter concludes the Holy Week, following events like Last Supper or Maundy Thursday, and the crucifixion is Good Friday, which I didn't realize till I was researching. That's what Good Friday is. This is Crucifixion Day. Oh.
I guess that makes sense because he came back 3 days later.
3 days later, which is Monday, Easter.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, or Sunday.
Yeah.
I was like,
I guess
oh
it makes
my God.
sense.
It does. I know. I was just like, and it typically, in a more traditional sense, a lot of Christian holidays tend to somehow line up with pagan holidays. I wonder why that happened. Anyway, so typically before Christianity, Easter usually that time of year always represented rebirth, new life, fertility, because that would come to the spring equinox, and that's when the thaw is happening and things are being reborn on this planet. Okay. Also, never knew this until I was doing my research, but Easter date is always been determined by an old method called computus, and computus is Latin for computation, which is where the term computer most likely derived from. Fascinating. And anyway, it was a medieval calculation used to determine the date of Easter, with the principal movable feast in Christian calendar, just maybe it's not one specific fixed date like Christmas is. Christmas is always on Christmas, the 25th of December. It involves a complex astronomical and calendar calculations correlating the lunar months with the solar, Gregorian, or Julian year to ensure that Easter falls on the first Sunday after the first ecclesiastical full moon.
Ecclesiastical?
Basically, the equinox moon. Okay? That's what it means. So, so true, yeah. So it's supposed to, fall on. So anyway, I just thought it was very interesting that I had no idea that's where computer, the term.
I mean, we know that it's always a different date every year.
But that's why.
But I never really thought about why.
Yeah, it's always the first Sunday after the full moon after the spring equinox, or after the spring equinox. Whatever. That's why it's so early this year. Spring equinox. So then I thought, oh, why rabbits and chicks then? Like, why is that representation of Easter? Because it doesn't really seem to line up with Jesus per se. So I looked into that, and of course, it comes from paganistic traditions. Yeah, so chicks and rabbits tend to, yeah, fall in line more with the pagan tradition. So for rabbits, in early pagan cultures, they represented fertility since they have a rapid reproduction. And yeah, usually have in spring festivals, it just rebirth, renewal, the frost going away, the ground coming back to life. In a German folklore, it's always the Germans, by the way. They always got the folklore, okay? The Easter hare is much like Santa Claus, where it judged children whether they were good or bad, and if they were good, they would get a colored egg or candy or small gifts. Hence the Easter bunny portion of what we know now. The German immigrants brought it over to, and then it became just a tradition in North America. And 19th century now, the bunny is just the natural or
The
cultural icon.
cultural icon.
It is a cultural icon of Easter. Now, did you get gifts for Easter when you were young?
Yeah, we did. When I was younger, we did it was like hidden around the house.
Oh, hell
You
yeah,
had to like
same.
find your eggs and your
Which
stuff.
I think back now, being like a full-ass adult, can you imagine how exhausting it is to be a parent to be like, God damn, I gotta hide these fucking eggs. I gotta remember where they all are, and then pretend I don't know where they are, and be like, oh, did you? I think I saw one in the corner over there. You're like, oh.
Yeah, I feel like I remember that a lot where it's like, oh, did you think to check the bookshelf? I wonder if there's anything on the
And then
bookshelf.
as a kid, you're like, oh my God, like you're so believe it all. Anyway, and I remember there would be times like months later you would find an egg and be like, oh, or like a melted egg or something, Yeah, we did that. I also would get gifts sometimes. Like I remember one Easter for some reason, my mom or Easter bunny, sorry, got me a Polly Pocket set. I was so excited.
Yeah, I feel like maybe like little toys. I remember getting like clothes. Like I'll get like like shirts or like pajamas or something, but like not a lot.
Yeah,
like
it'd be
one,
like a small little,
like mostly chocolate and then like a shirt or something.
And then chicks too. Like I was never really like but there's always like chicks also like on the imagery. I feel like chicks is more of a spring thing, but like always there's always little chicks. They also represent new life, rebirth, fertility, abundance. This I found was an interesting fact, but again, I got this from my digital assistant, so I don't know how much I trust it, but specifically, allegedly Christians, since the chick emerging from an egg is Christ-like emerging from the tomb, that's why they like chicks. What?
I mean, I guess.
It's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
I was also telling my parents about this fact, and they grew up in the church, like they were a church family, and they were like, never in my life have I heard that. Like my mom's side of the family comes from like my great grandfather was like a minister, like so no. So I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. I could like kind of see it, but I'm like,
yeah,
I
I
don't know
mean,
if
you
that's
can
true.
twist it to fit that lore,
Yeah,
sure.
exactly.
I get it, but like it's not. So Jesus is a little chick. That's his representative emoji. Is a chick.
Yeah. That's Jesus.
He's the chick in the egg, the half egg.
That's Jesus' emoji. It is. He's the chick egg. Oh my gosh, that's funny. And then in general, though, their color, the light, the yellow can represent light, warmth, hope, which I can see, in comparison to the emojis. I see that a lot being said about the idols that represent that emoji. So that's just a very brief breakdown of like Easter, what it actually is, and the representation of it. But it's mostly outside of Christianity. It's mostly a spring coming back to the earth and revival. Blah. Okay, so as we talked about, a lot. Every idol will have an emoji labeled to them. We will talk about it in a future episode. I don't even know how or why it really started.
Yeah, there's some like more popular ones that like a lot of idols will have. I mean, there's some random ones sometimes.
Again, we have a future episode of SF29 coming out, and their emojis I've never seen in my life before. So,
but I would say the rabbit is extremely popular. The chick is also very popular. So we pulled 8 idols from each. and randomize, put them head to head. We have a couple so we noticed when last time we did this tournament thing, I just went from the heart and you went more strategic, and we kind of saw the pros and cons to our two different approaches. So we've met in the middle on the approach this time, and we have a math aspect to it, but we're gonna do it in rounds, so a different bit of math will be introduced each round, so you won't really know from the jump who won. I think we can go through what we're judging on as we go through the rounds, but just as like a general idea for who we're talking about here, we pulled 8 rabbits. So we got Jungkook, Subin, Lino, Suho from EXO, Kanhee from ONEUS, Onu, Songhwa, and Mark from GOT7. 8 chicks: Felix, Mingi, Jimin, Lido, Sehun, Taemin, and Nikki from Hypen, and Jinyoung from GOT7. So that's who we're up against here. So for round 1, 8 versus 8, we're gonna do how well they match the emoji, which could be visually or it could be personality, however you feel about how they match their emoji, plus their idol aura. So both are out of 10, so it'll be out of 20 for the first round.
Yeah.
So round 1 is Onu representing the bunnies versus Sehun representing the chicks. So for Onu, his representation of the emoji, I'll say, looking at some of the pictures, I can kind of see it, but like it didn't really work for me. So I gave it a 6.5. So like I kind of get it, but like
You went point system. I love it.
yeah, I did a few points.
Okay. No, this is okay. So I will break down within this how I broke it down.
Okay.
I didn't like do sub points, but I will explain my reasoning. So for the bunny specifically, I was like, okay, there's usually a face shape for the bunny. It's usually like kind of like an ovalish face, and they usually have like cute teeth. Like they do have like the teeth like.
Yeah, I factored in the teeth and the eyes a lot in my decision making.
So and then usually for the energy side of it, I feel like there's kind of a Pabo aspect to bunnies sometimes. And if they're energetic, cute, cute, fun, energetic. That was kind of how I was doing the rabbits. For the chicks, it was, again, kind of what we talked about in the preamble, where they're cute, bright, sunshine, they're lovely, they usually want the best for everyone in the group. Pure innocence. And the face shape part, too, there is the specific face shape.
Yeah, there's a certain eye style as well. For me, it's the lips. Like the way people... Because when you look at like the plushies and stuff, the lips are always like pouty lips. So I factored the lips in a lot to my chick decision.
I like that. Okay, I like that we have different aspects of the chick. Okay, so with that being said, for Onu, it was a 5 out of 10 for me for matching. Because like he's got the innocent part of like the vibe, but like I don't really see it in the face shape so much.
So... And then his idol aura.
I put 6 out of 10.
Oh, me too. I thought 6 as well.
Okay. Because he's got a leader. He does have the leader thing, but he just for aura. He doesn't have the most aura. Like it doesn't command necessarily a space in that capacity, but like he is a leader and he did lead Chinese. So,
I just wrote one word.
And he does do
weirdo. That's all I wrote for it.
Fair.
So like he's just kind of weird. Like it doesn't necessarily give aura. That's all I'm saying.
No, I agree.
Okay, so for round 1 for Onu, we got 23.5. Okay.
Oh, like we're combining ours.
Yeah. Yeah, we're deciding this together.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay,
that's what I'm saying. Now it's a total wild card. So for Sehun is our representative of the chick. Emoji match. So I don't think it's not, again, I see what people are going for. I can see it a little bit in his like lips and eyes. Like a little bit. I can see a little. I see what people are going for. It's not very in your face, but I do get it. And like some of the content I saw him in where he's like playing up his chick thing, I was like, okay, like I kind of get it. So I gave him a 7.
He's a 6 for me, because same thing. Facial shape a bit with, I could see it a bit, but he's too much of a shit disturber. Like, he literally stirs the shit so much that I'm like, the chicks are supposed to be like bright and sunny and like love. I'm like, this guy is a menace, so 6 out of 10.
And then Idol Aura.
9 out of 10, girl. This bitch. Yeah, he's. Yep.
I gave him a 6.5.
Girl, what is your problem?
Because sometimes he's just a little too much of a magnet to me, and I'm like, it just detracts from your aura a little when you're a little too much of a shit disturber.
Girl, this bitch when he is in performance mode, insane.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying when he's in magnet mode, I'm like. I also am like fresh off of watching EXO Ladder.
True,
so
that's
like...
true. I haven't seen it.
Either way, Sehun won.
Yeah. Okay.
28.5.
Okay.
So our next matchup is Lino versus Lido.
Oh my god. No. All right.
Okay. So for Lino.
This guy is the most bunny I've ever seen facially. He looks like a bunny. He's got his little cute teeth. He's kind of got the bit of the Pablo innocence, but Pablo-ness, but not quite innocent, you know. So he's still 9 out of 10 though for me. He's so much like the bunny for me.
He has the bunny teeth, is what I'll say. I gave him an 8 out of 10 because I don't think his facial structure is not as like
right
round, I guess. But he has the bunny teeth, so for sure.
Especially like you pulled some reference photos of all the idols in their gear, and the one you chose of him is the cutest bunny thing I've ever seen. He's like looking up and he looks like the bunny. He's so cute.
And I will say I think this is probably like the first exposure to idol to animal comparisons that at least I had, obviously, because we started with Stray Kids kind of, and like the fact that he does have like 2 big front bunny teeth, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Idol Aura.
9 out of 10. Girl, don't.
I said 8 out of 10 again.
This guy.
Because he has like a classic vibe, but he's also like kind of weird.
He's great.
Like,
don't. He's just, again, for me, when I think aura, I usually think more like the stage presence size, and that guy eats up that stage. But yeah, then he's like funny sometimes.
Yeah.
He's quietly cute, like Sunder.
Yeah. Okay, so he's got 34.
Damn.
Pretty strong.
Yeah.
And then versus Lido, representing our chicks emoji match.
Man, it makes me mad, because like I love Lido, but like he's the buffest chick I've ever seen in my life. He's like a 5 out of 10. Like he's got a bit of the face.
I gave 6.5 because I'm like, there's something about him that does give a little bit of like a cute, like I bet he's like secret cute chick, but he is like way too buff, and like his face is a bit angular as well, where I'm like, it's not really giving like, he's not really giving like chick energy.
I swear, he's got, like, I feel like for me, he's got a bit of the face, but he's more quiet. Like, he doesn't, but I think he is, like, again, the quiet sunshine. Like, I feel like he is quiet, but he, like, really loves all of his members, so, like, fine, maybe. But again, it's secret.
It's like
chick.
a secret chick energy.
But yeah, and you pulled, like, a fan art that is the cutest thing.
I know, it's so cute. That's so what I think the fan art might have swayed me, where I was like, I see the vision here.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, he's way too buff, which I'm never gonna complain about. But like for the little tiny chick, I'm like, it just doesn't fit.
Yeah. And then Aura.
8 out of 10 for sure. I love that guy. You know.
I said 7, just because like I don't get a lot. Yeah. Like I guess I don't see a lot of like their content, which is
not their fault. It hopefully will change.
But yeah, I just don't really like see like him commanding a room and stuff
he
like
commands
that.
a room. Okay, anyway. Moving on. Yes. So yeah.
So the winner from that one was Lino, of course. Okay. Number 3. Subin versus Felix.
Okay. Subi.
So for representing our bunnies is Subin.
He doesn't really give me bunny, but it was 6 out of 10 for me.
I gave him an 8. Because he does... there's something about the way... the way he's always, like, pursing his lips. I don't know why. It was just giving me, like...
Human lips, girl.
Like, the way that... I mean, I'm going off what the people are saying, okay? But you know how, like, the way, like, a bunny eats? This is so crazy.
Do tell.
Their, like, lips are always, like... like, bunnies have, like, little pouty, like, mouths when they're eating.
Okay. Okay. I'll try.
I don't know. I don't know how to justify it, but I gave him an 8.
All good. I gave him a 6. He's got that, like, kind of like Pablo, but he's not that innocent. Again, he's a bit of a shit disturber, I find, like. But he's also, like, the leader, so I don't know. He's, like, cute and fun, all that, but his teeth are too perfect.
Yeah. He doesn't have the teeth.
Aura?
Sure.
I know we're gonna differ here. 8 out of 10, girl. That guy, I don't even care what you say.
I said 7. It's
Okay.
not that far off.
That's acceptable. That's acceptable.
But it's because I've already said this, where I just, like, doesn't really give me, like, leader sometimes.
He's quiet alpha, okay? Yunjin calls him an alpha.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Yunjin's a Sunder for sure.
Okay.
Okay, so he's got 29. Pretty good.
Okay.
Felix. Emoji match.
To me, he is the stereotypical chick. He's 9 out of 10 for me, for matching.
I think this is, again, first exposure to the idol to animal thing. But if I look at it now, I don't really feel like he's giving chick. His face is so angular and, like, he's so, like, model coded that it doesn't give, like, cute chick to me. Especially when I'm looking at some of the other idols with this emoji. I'm like, it doesn't really give chick to me. It was my baseline to a point, but when I'm trying to, like, objectively judge now, I'm like, I don't know if I necessarily see it. I gave it a 6.5.
For me, it's, yeah, I even wrote here, not much with the face is chick, but his personality is totally chick. Like, how I described it. He can be cute. Like, his personality is, yeah, his visual is not. It's very, but his personality is cute. He's always bright. He's always the sunshine. They literally call him sunshine. He's pure.
And then Aura.
7 out of 10. Like, he's, like, he can turn it on, and I love his gender bending stuff, but, like, again, he's not, you know.
I gave him an 8. So I'm like, he's not really my idol, per se.
Yeah.
But I can't dock him for that because the Felix effects is real.
Here.
And, like, when he's doing his, like, modeling thing, I'm like, he's serving. Like, he does, like, give kind of, like, a very, like, well-rounded idol vibe to me. Which means Felix won.
Oh my god. No, Subi!
It was close, though.
Yeah.
30.5 to 29.
Okay.
So next we have Suho versus Jinyoung.
Oh, this is fascinating.
Yeah, this is super random.
Super random for us. But
okay, Suho for the rabbits. Emoji match.
he looks so much like a rabbit to me. He gives me, like, the Lino vibe of looking like a rabbit. Although his teeth are too perfect. But I gave him, like, he's got the face, he's got that innocence, like, from, again, I haven't seen too much of his content, but he seems to be, like, the shy, like, he's just, like, always, like, laughing and, like, anyway, so I gave him a 9 out of 10. I think he looks like a rabbit.
Jesus.
What?
I gave him a 6.
Oh.
Because, like you said, his teeth are so straight. I'm like, that is not giving bunny to me.
We have a
And he
different
has,
vibe
like,
with the face.
I know, we got way different vibes.
Of
I
the
don't
face.
know if this is, like, rude to say, but he has, like, the half moon eyes, which don't really give me, like, rabbit.
See, that's what I felt like rabbit
energy.
was, like, for me.
I think rabbit says, like,
The big Pablos, but, like, look at
Yeah.
my, well, I guess so. Even the reference, I pulled in bunny rabbit references too, and I guess you're right with the big Pablo eyes. But
yeah, I don't
kinda-
know. I just, like, if anything, I feel like his personality is more on the chick side.
oh,
also.
sure. Yeah.
from what I've seen. He does have like a bright, like his smile is so
So
bright.
sweet. I know. I love these
Like-
photos he pulled. Maybe that's just why I'm just like I love him. So it's fine.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't really see it, but
He's got an innocence to him. Look at that beautiful smile. Well,
I think this is where we're gonna have a difference of opinion. But idol aura.
I'm already mad. I'm already mad. You always have this weird thing with like leaders like this. There's a quiet leader, okay?
I'm not saying there's not.
8. Okay.
Okay, not that bad. I said 7. But it's a Subin effect where I'm like, he's not that intense as a leader. He's very
He
like
loves his members.
and I think I don't have the benefit of watching EXO in early days. I only know them now, and now he takes like a very like calm backseat. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't really like tell anyone what to do. Even when they're like making fun of him, he like never fights back. He just like sits there basically. So like maybe back in the day he had more like presence, but I didn't see that. So
There's a quiet
I can only
leader.
go with what I know. And he's giving Subin energy where he's just kind of like quietly in the background.
Yeah, Kate, we have a different because Mangchan's like that too. He
No,
doesn't fight
Bangchan
back.
tells people what to do. Go on.
Girl.
We all saw him at the Met, you know? Getting his fucking guys going.
I mean, I guess.
We know, okay? Okay, versus Jin Young for our chicks.
Yeah, I know like 0 to nothing
Yeah,
about
same.
him. So I'm 4. He's more of like a 5 out of 10 just because I don't know anything about him. He doesn't really look like a chick either.
I gave it a 6.5. Like, I can see it in the pictures, but he's more of a classically handsome
Yeah,
guy.
where I'm like,
Aura?
I gave him like a 7 because like he's the actor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I see these photos people. I'm like, oh, he's got like a presence for sure, and if he's an actor, like he's clearly got something going on. So 7.
Yeah, I gave him a 6, but only because I think I'm exposed to him more as an actor, so like the idol vibe isn't as like strong in my mind.
Right.
Anyway, Suho won.
Perfect.
Okay.
Good. My man.
Okay, next one. I'm pissed about this.
Oh,
I'm
I
actually
know
so
what it is.
angry about
I already
this.
know what it is. It's JK versus Jimin.
Jungkook versus Jimin.
That's rough.
I am so pissed off about
This is rough. This is rough. Girl.
So, Jungkook, emoji match,
8 out of 10.
9 out of 10. This to me is peak Bunny.
Now that you've
emoji.
described the eyes,
Big
yeah.
eyes, big teeth, and his weird energy.
Now I see what you mean by the eyes thing. Because I was going for a different vibe with the eyes, but yes, I always when I see Bunny, I'm like, yeah, his face shape, his teeth shape, that all makes sense, and he's like,
Yeah.
kind of got that pop-out innocence that I think with rabbits too, and he's like energetic all the time, and
Aura.
10 for Aura, obviously. What are we talking about? What?
I gave him 7.5.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Jungkook? Jungkook? Again, we have different concepts of like aura. Like I'm talking aura is when you're on in. I guess he's not always like that in content, but I'm a 10. No, he's
Quite quiet in the background. Okay, well. Jimin. Emoji
10 out of
match.
10. 10 out of 10.
Okay. I gave it a 9 because I'm like, this is also my like
He's the
baseline
most
for
Jim. Yeah, like I said, Felix, but then I was like, oh right. Jimin is 10 out of 10 because he's the purest form on this planet. He's bright, he's sunny, he wants the best for everyone. He's got cute little face. It's perfect. He is the
It's
chick.
like a little round chick
He's
face.
the chick. He is the chick.
I wrote round face, lips, baby boy.
And I just think of that like energy though. Yeah, like his energy is very what I think of it too.
It's like you said, the sunny, bright thing, like aura.
Girl,
I gave him an 8.5. He's got a bit more aura to me than
bitch,
Jungkook.
he's got all the aura. He was sitting at that computer desk video gaming, and I was like, okay.
37.5 to 34.5. It's Jimin.
Of course it's Jimin. Okay.
But the
I
peak
know.
bunny.
I know. I know, we definitely have different views on bunnies. That's so interesting.
Okay, next up we have Mark versus Mingy.
Okay, again, Mark fits my version of bunny.
Okay, so emoji match.
I had an 8 out of 10 for him. I feel like he's got a little.
I got a 7 out of 10.
I think he's got weirdish teeth. Like, I don't feel like his teeth are perfect.
Yeah.
And he's got the face shapes. For me, the eyes too.
It's that I wouldn't have clocked it right away, but his teeth are giving.
Yeah, he's so cute. And I'm a little biased.
Aura.
8.
I said 6, but I feel like I'm not very exposed to him. So
Girl, when I watched his music videos for his solo, I was like, okay. Okay.
And then Mingy emoji match.
See, this is where we're gonna fucking disagree. This is where we're gonna disagree. I don't think he looks like a chick at all.
I think this is my baseline.
Oh my god, girl! I don't see. I never saw him as the chick though. I know now when you talk about your description of the lips of how they do that, sure, I could see that. But I never saw him as 6. I still give him a 6.
I feel like he's so like cute and innocent in content,
but
that
then,
like that gives me that
then
vibe.
he has the completely unhinged stage presence, which I'm like, that is not a chick to me. So 6 out of 10.
I gave him a 9.
Oh, of course you did. All right.
Aura?
8.
A 10.
Girl! Your bias is coming absolutely through here.
I know. I put 10 out of 10. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, girl. But still, averages out probably pretty good.
I mean, he won. 33 to 29.
Fine.
Okay.
Next.
Kanhi versus Taemin.
Oh, interesting combination here. Ugh.
Yeah, some of these people, like, it was hard because I'm not, like, a huge... I don't know, like, too much.
No, I know. Connie's
did my
very
best.
average for me. It was a 6. You know, I don't... But now...
I gave him a 5. His lips are too big.
Yeah, I don't see it either. But you also made a note here that not even the members.
Well, yeah, even the members were like, or even he was like, I don't know why, but sure.
I guess I know it's so funny now after we're having the conversations. Like I always saw Bunny differently. I still gave him a 6 for me, but like
Kanhi aura
6. He can turn it up, but like it's not like much. I don't. Yeah.
I also gave it a 5.
Poor Connie. We love you though. We love you, man. But
yeah, I mean, we love you, but we just don't see enough.
Yeah.
We need to see
I
more
know.
content.
Get your content. Because I will say, in the Samal content I have seen, tends to be the more energetic member. So that's why I'm like, okay, his energy tends. That's why he got a 6. Because like, I do see him as the more active one talking in those scenarios. So
yeah, Taemin emoji match.
8 out of 10. He's a pure angel on this.
I gave it a 6.5.
He's pure angel.
And he has the look a little bit, but he's too
I know,
sexy.
That's true. This is true.
That's what I wrote. I wrote Taemin's way too sexy for this.
I wrote innocence, pure angel, bright, shiny face shape, but not quite. Like his face doesn't really scream bunny or chick to me, but I'm like, he's so innocent. He's so sweet.
I guess he's too sexy.
Fine.
That's why I gave him an
9
8 on aura. I said, objectively, he's like a textbook idol. So I might stand other idols a little harder, but you can't deny that he's like
Totally.
the idol.
He's so sweet. Like he's sexy, but he's like sweet. You know? David
Well, he wins. All right, last one of round 1 is Seonghwa and Nikki. Which I feel like we don't really need to do the math on this because we don't know Nikki, but let's go for it
7
anyway.
out of 10 matching.
For Seonghwa? Yeah, I put 7 as well.
Yeah, again, I was going with a different eye look, but he, like, these photos again you chose of him are, he looks like so pure and innocent. And, like, again, he's got the dichotomy of the stage presence, which is...
Yeah, like, I see it, like, when he's turned on the stage, not so much.
Yeah.
But I see what people are going for.
I
Which is why Aura, he gets an 8!
I put a 10. I don't know why. Well, I probably was thinking, I was like, okay, like what you said, when he's in model mode, like he is like, and on stage,
Yeah.
and then even off stage, he's usually very composed, so.
Fair. Nikki from Enhypen.
I put 5 because he looks like, again, I literally can only go off of the photos that you put. He kind of does look like a chick based on these photos you sent.
Yeah.
But like he seems, again, I don't know his personality at all, but he looks cold. Like he looks cold, and I'm like, I don't know if he's bright and shiny in the group. So
I gave him a 6.5 because I also thought like some of the pictures I can see it, but he's also quite angular, so I was like, there's a hardness to it. And then aura I put 6 because I don't really. I mean, it looks like he's probably
8
pretty
only
cool.
because I'm like, oh, this is cool. He can hold a room, so.
Well, Songwell wins. Okay.
Yep. Good. A rabbit got through.
Yeah. Okay, so now round 2. So round 2, we're doing an Easter theme on round 2, okay? This one, out of 10, 1 to 10, how likely are you to bring this person to your family's Easter dinner? And we are assuming that everyone can speak the language, everyone understands each other. It's not a question of like translations.
No.
Everyone's on the same page.
Okay. I will break down.
It's just
You're
so
stressed.
silly.
No, I love this. I think it's so funny because it fits. We're gonna have a future episode about fan fiction, but it fits like that aspect of like, oh my god, like what if I could actually bring them home? So for me, I will describe what my family dynamic is like. So I'm an only child.
That's a good point.
I'm an only child, so I'm very close with my parents, and we're very like open. I mean, you know my parents. You know that we're just like, we'll say anything, we'll do it. Nothing is off of our.
Mm-hmm.
So I need someone that can hang, okay? I need someone that is like fine with loud. And there's the other side of my family that's also like a very intellectual conversation that can also happen. So I'm like, if you can't hold a conversation, you're probably not gonna hang. So
we have a similar starting vibe because my family's also quite like loud together, talking over each other, making fun of each other. Like, so yeah, you have to be able to like take a joke and like be able to hang. I personally want to say my family's into intellectual conversations, but I mean, we do like talk, like we can have like emotionally intelligent conversations, but mostly at a dinner like this, it would be like everybody's like go go go. Yeah. We're making fun of everybody, and if you gotta like speak up if you want to get a word in, basically. Okay, so. And I'm just adding whatever we give, I'm adding to their previous score to determine the winner. So we have Sihun versus Lino. So Sihun,
I put like 7 out of 10. I feel like he could vibe. I feel like he would throw down.
I put an 8.
Yes!
Because well, to your point, I do think that I bet he can fit into a crowd, but also like I put bragging rights. Like, I want to show up to my family's dinner with Sehun and be like, what's up now, bitches?
I thought you wrote here in our dynamic, think critically.
I am! That is the most critical thing I could say. But, like, to your point, I do think that...
You could take a joke.
I think he would be a little quiet. But yeah, I think he could take a joke. And I think if he was comfortable, he could probably... Yeah, he could probably play back a little.
No.
Okay, Lino,
yeah. I feel like he would be really overwhelmed by my family. 5 out of 10.
I would hesitate to bring him, I think. Okay. I gave it a 6. Because, like, yeah, he's a little quieter, but also, like, maybe a little too weird.
I just feel like he wouldn't,
And, like, at some point, I could kind of see parents being like, what's this guy's deal?
Yeah.
Oh, he still wins.
Okay. All right, well, gotta bring Lino to dinner. I guess that'll be weird.
That's so funny.
Well, okay.
We're like, I would hesitate to bring him. He wins.
No, man, I would much prefer
Sorry, Sam.
I feel like he can hang, for real.
Well, it's because Lino has such good idol aura.
I know. And he looks like a rabbit for me. He's the most rabbit.
Okay, the next one is Felix versus Suho. So Felix.
Ugh. Okay. Oh, he's probably. I put him higher because I feel like he could hang. I feel like he like. It's just someone that would like just like friendly with everybody, but so he's actually like an 8. But I feel like I want to like actually not make it that high. But that's what I put because he was like born and raised in Australia too, right? So he's just got that. I mean, I know we're not doing, but like even culturally speaking, right? You know what I mean? He wouldn't be as weirded out probably by our families than maybe if someone, even though they could speak our language. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, if we're being real.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I might have taken my emotions a little too much into this part of it, which I guess is fine. But I thought I would be too embarrassed to bring him. Because, like, I would show up, like, because he's too, like, idol aura, I would show up, and everyone would be like, not a chance in hell that guy's with you. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like that's what would happen.
That's so funny. I love your interpretation more. Me, I'm like, no, this guy chose me. He's coming with me.
I mean,
that's
fair.
Y'all don't want to think he's with me? This man chose me, okay?
I was like, I feel like I would feel so awkward being like, yeah, this is my boyfriend, I guess.
They're like,
if you can believe it, I can hardly believe it. I don't know. I just felt like trying to put myself in a Delulu mind space and picture, because I'm also like very specifically picturing like my grandparents' basement where we ate dinner, and I'm like picturing Felix in that setting. I'm like, there's no way in hell that he would ever be in a place like that. And I would feel embarrassed to be like, yeah, here.
You're so funny.
He's here.
I love your narrative so much more than mine.
Okay, now Suho.
Oh my god, yes. I put like 7 out of 10 because I said, I said he might be shy, but I feel like he'd be such a gentleman about it. He was just like, oh no, like, but my family probably might overwhelm him. But he seems to like, also the members that are always like ragging on him, he's just like, yeah, whatever. So I'm like, I feel like he would just be like polite and nice about it. And it would just be, he'd look so handsome. My parents would just be like, he's such a handsome young man, obviously. Okay? Girl.
Okay, I gave him a 6. Something about it just doesn't hit for me.
You don't, Suho hits, okay? I love him.
I don't know. Something about it, like, I guess, to your point, I think he probably could hang. I think he would be a little quiet also. But, I don't know, there's something doesn't compute.
This guy, he's so cute.
It doesn't hit for me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Felix moves on. Okay, now we have Jimin and Mingi.
Girl.
So starting with Jimin.
Damn it.
This is so funny to me. This whole debate is so fucking funny.
I love it. I want to do this more. This is what we should be doing every week. I put 7 out of 10 for Jimin.
Okay.
I feel like he could hang. I feel like he again in the Delulu world, if he is choosing to be with you, he will do anything to be with you, okay? He will tolerate anything for you. So and my parents would just love him, like, let's be real. They'd be like, oh my god, this guy's so cute.
I gave him a 10.
Girl, you're so funny.
I would literally never skip on a chance to flex that. You're coming with me everywhere I go for the rest of my life. But also, he's super nice, so like I feel like he can just get along with anybody. Exactly. And even if they were like making fun of him, he'd just be like, "You guys are so funny. Like, thank you for including me."
That's so funny.
This is so funny because I thought he was going to be out in the first round.
Girl,
I don't
you think
know why.
so little of me?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me how it is. Okay. No.
Okay, Mingi.
I actually had an 8 out of 10 because I feel like he'd just be so ridiculous and he could definitely hang. That guy just is down to do whatever.
I said 7 because I also would feel kind of embarrassed to bring him into this space, but at the same time, like, I would not give it a chance.
He's definitely not going to be like stage energy around your family.
Well, even the Pavo energy, I would be like,
that's my guy, or whatever.
Well, Jimin went on.
Perfect.
Obviously. Okay, so then the last one is Taemin versus Seonghwa.
Oh God.
This one is close right now. It's 31.5 to 32. So Taemin.
Taemin, I think I had a 6 because I'm like, I don't know. I feel like he would not dig the vibe of my family. But
I have 4.5.
Yeah, but he'd be polite about it. That's what I wrote. So he was like, okay, 6. And then Songhwa, what did you say? 5? 4.5?
I said 4.5 because I would think my family would also be like, these two things don't go together. Like,
girl, you're so funny.
And then yeah, Songhwa.
I had a 5 out of 10 again. I feel like he'd just be like, he's so classy to me.
I also said 5 out of 10.
He's so classy to me. I feel like he'd just be like, or my family would just be like under. Not that he'd be rude about it or anything, but I just, what?
It's a tie.
No. Oh my God. Okay. Let's.
Okay, what's your reasoning?
Okay. So
What's
for
your
him
reasoning?
for dinner, it's like I feel like he would just be like shocked by my family. Like he's just like not that he's like rude or anything, but like I feel like I don't know. I feel he feels so high class to me. You know. I'm just like
Yeah. I said he's too sexy for dinner.
But the only thing that would benefit him is he's got that nerdy side. That is my family is nerdy. So
That's
if
true.
if I had to choose between either of them for dinner,
You know what?
I would choose Songhwa over
Yeah,
Taemin.
I think I would bump him up.
Same. So that's Songhwa.
I'll give him a 5.5.
I'll give him a 6 then. Bump him up to a 6 because there are things we could talk about. Taemin, I don't even know what the hell you talking about with my family.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about, like, he's kind of a huge dork too. So.
Yeah, so he kind of could work. I just prep him. I would just prep him before I'm like, hey, honey, sweet pie. Just know that it might be overwhelming for you. Okay? But just talk about Star Wars. My dad will talk to you about Star
Yeah,
Wars.
just talk about Star Wars.
Yeah.
This is so funny. Okay.
Okay, next round.
For the next round, we're adding out of 5
Favoritism?
your personal favoritism.
Girl. This is gonna be so silly.
I mean, at this point, we are kind of just like, who do we like the most? So out of 5, we have Lino versus Felix.
Ooh, Stray Kids versus. I give him 5 out of 5 for favoritism. Lino. Mm-hmm.
For Lino.
And for Felix, he gets a 3 out of 5. He's just not my idol. We talked about this.
Yeah, I would say Lino is like a 4 out of 5, and Felix was 2 out of 5.
Okay, I thought I was going low. Okay, so yeah, so Lino it is. My gosh. Okay.
Next, Jimin versus Seonghwa.
Okay, well, Sangwa I put 4 out of 5, and Jimin's 5 out of 5, of course.
So Seonghwa you put 4 out of 5. I'll put 3 out of 5. And for Jimin, 4.5.
What? What are you on about?
This was pre-Ari wrong, okay?
Eh.
64 to 50.5.
For Jimin.
For Jimin.
Yeah. We know.
Our top battle
Is Lino versus Jin?
is Lino versus Jimin.
Girl, that's fascinating.
Bunny versus Chick, Lino versus Jimin.
Yes, that is correct.
The math is 52.5 versus 64.
I mean, obviously it's Jimin. We've already said. I said this from the beginning. I said Jimin was going to win. He is the most like his emoji, especially now. Think about it.
I mean, you also said Lino was like that.
and he
I guess
did it up
it's
there.
like, relevant that he's there.
And for Jimin, especially with Arirang, like his hair is like golden too. He literally looks like a chick right now. Cutest little.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can base it off of math or we can have a debate, but I think we both are thinking it's
so
Jimin.
like there's not even, what debate would there be? I'm like, yeah, I think Lino does look like a rabbit, but if we're doing every single category, who am I gonna who's more likely to hang with the fam? It's gonna be Jimin. 'Cause my parents would love Jimin. But yeah, I so want. Okay, so yeah, Jimin wins. Jimin, yeah, he's the chick. He won. Okay, now I need to know all the others.
Yeah, we'll go through some of these other people. So I'll start from the top. For Jungkook, he was out in round 1, unfortunately. So for your Easter dinner score, what'd you give him?
I was like, he could help cook. He could help prep cook.
I gave him an 8. I said he has a good appetite. I feel like he would be there to eat. Everyone would be like, damn, okay.
Yeah. I don't know what we were talking about, but I was like, yeah, you can have the kitchen.
Well, yeah. I feel like he's so shy and cute that everyone would just be like, oh my god.
Well, yeah. Then I also feel like he would be so maybe afraid. Like, again, even in the documentary with his own brothers, he was like, I can't be here.
I guess. And then I guess for did you have what your personal score for him was?
4 out of 5.
Yeah, I put 4.5 out of 5 also.
Funny. Okay.
I originally put 5 straight up, and I was like, let's be real. Let's be serious. Then next we had Subin, who was also out in round 1. So Easter dinner for Subin.
7 out of 10. He's a weirdo, but he is also a host, so he can keep conversation.
I gave him a 9. I was like, he just seems like he would.
Yeah.
I feel like he would just be all for it.
Yeah. And he can eat, as we've seen too.
And then I gave him a 3 out of 5 for
5, obviously. 5 out of 5. Okay. Love that man. Okay. So we did leave.
Lino, we did. Obviously, Suho. The only thing we missed on Suho was your personal bias.
4 out of 5. Okay.
2 out of 5.
Oh my god. the disgrace against Suho is our biggest.
I think so.
I love him. I love him.
He just like
don't.
I don't know, like this doesn't capture me. Then we had Kanhee, who was out in round 1 as well, I think, for Easter dinner.
Like 6. I don't know. I was gonna say like 5.
I know. And my personal was like 1 out of 5, so I don't know.
3. I gave him a 3.
Like sorry,
out of all of the members, like yeah, he's like just 3 out of 5. He's fine.
Yeah. Seongwa, we got everything. Onu, did we do Easter dinner for him? No.
6. Again, I just don't feel like. Well, although he could talk to my mom about singing, I guess.
I gave him a 3. I'm like, he's too weird.
Yeah,
he's
no,
just too weird.
Okay, favoritism. I gave him like a 4 out of 5. Like I like him. Actually.
I gave him 2.
I'd probably give him a 3 in retrospect, but.
Yeah. Mark, we got. He was out in round 1, right? Yeah. So Easter dinner for Mark.
I put like an 8 out of 10. Again, he like grew up in like Americas. I feel like he would just like. I feel like he'd just be so chill. I think he'd be like, yeah, cool, whatever, guys.
Yeah, I gave him a 9 out of 10. So I'm like, it just seems like he could probably sit at any table and be like, yeah,
exactly.
Fine.
Girl, I have.
And then 3 out of 5 for my personal bias.
I put 5 out of 5.
He's gonna. Oh, you fucking love this guy for some reason.
Telling you, I know. I do love him. Okay, he's a wrecker. Okay, what can I say?
Felix, we got everything.
Mingy was favoritism.
Mingy... I mean, 4.5 out of 5.
4 out of 5. Girl, your own bias is not even a 5. What is happening here?
I was trying not to give like straight top marks, so there's always room for improvement, okay? Lito, we didn't do. He was out in round 1, so Easter dinner for.
I had 7, but I feel like more 6 probably. He's like shy. He feels like shy.
I also had 7.
Yeah, he feels shy, but I feel like he'd be nice about it.
Yeah, I feel like he would be fine. He would.
I mean,
power through.
Again, he'd be like one. I'd be like, this beefcake. Mm-hmm.
Oh, him?
My man.
But I gave him a 2 out of 5 for
5 out of 5. Okay. I'm over this. We did Easter. Yeah.
We did Easter dinner, just personal, which I gave it 3.5.
5.
See? This is why I was like, the numbers are going to be crazy, because I know you're giving out 100%.
This is the category. The rest I was pretty tame for it. I'm like, you asked me my bias. I love all these people.
I mean, yeah.
Okay?
Taemin, we did Easter dinner. It was just the personal one, which I gave a 2 out of 5.
I gave it 5, but that is not
Taemin.
correct. That is not correct. I'll say 3. Like, he's fine.
Nikki was out in round 1. So Easter dinner.
A 4 out of 10. I was like, I don't know anything about this guy.
I gave him a 4 out of 10 too, but I thought it was kind of similar to the Taemin thing, where my family would be like, where'd you even find this guy? Like, how do you even know this guy?
Yeah.
And then 1 out of 10 for personal, because I don't know who he
Yeah,
is.
I only put 3 because he's the guy that, like, when I look at Hypen, he's like the only one that stands out to me. So I'm like, okay.
True.
But he's also
That's
like
fair.
12.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. My family would be
You're
like,
like, girl, get your shit together. Yeah.
girl, what? And then Jin Young, Easter dinner.
It's like 5 out of 10. I don't know. Like, he's an actor. He can, like, get through anything. But, like, I don't know. I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, I said 6 out of 10 because, like, I wouldn't not bring him, but also, like, the vibe is a little off
Yeah.
in my mind. Like, I just, like, wouldn't really know what to be like, yeah, this is Jin Young. Everybody meet Jin Young. 1 out of 5 for personals. Not my got 7, okay?
I think
Not my got 7 guy.
Not mine either, clearly. I have 3 other ones, but I still put 3. I was like, he's fine. So Jimin wins, everybody. Obviously.
Yeah.
Jimin wins at
Jimin
everything.
wins. I was trying to find some girl group ones as well, just to see, like, similar vibes. There's a couple of girls that use the bunny emoji as well. Jisoo from Blackpink, Nayeon from Twice, Solar from Mamamoo, and Chiyu from Dreamcatcher. And then there were a couple chicks. I guess Lisa from Blackpink is also a chick, and then Sua from Dreamcatcher.
Okay.
But those were, like, the only ones I could really find. They didn't really have a lot of bunnies and chicks for them.
It's a male thing, I guess.
Also, one of the other bunnies was Wampil from Day 6, but we already had 8, so I couldn't put him in.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. There's only one bunny in my eyes, okay?
Jungkook.
It's Jungkook.
It is Jungkook.
Oh yeah, I did go through and I added up all my scores because I was curious who I personally gave the highest to. I mean, obviously it is Jungkook. But the second highest bunny I had was Subin, and then Lino and Mark were tied. And then my top chick was obviously Jimin, but it was followed by Mingi, and then Sehun. Surprisingly. It's interesting to know. My lowest bunny was Kanhee, obviously. And my lowest chick was Nikki.
Yeah. I mean,
sure.
So I got me top contender Jimin, of course, for chicks, and Mark for the bunnies, okay? And my lowest is also Kanhee for the bunnies. Or is it? Well, tied Kanhee and Onu. And then for the chicks, it is tied with Jinhyun and Nikki. Jinhyun and Nikki. Oh. Alrighty, well, what did you guys get? Tell us who your favorite chick, your favorite rabbit is.
I know, I feel like I want to do this so much now.
I know, I love it.
Every time we do a tournament, we need to put in like a little fan fiction category.
Absolutely, it's too fun not to. But, as always, let us know, how was your Easter? Did you get any good chocolate? Anything? And yeah, who's your favorite rabbit? Who's your favorite chick? Who's your favorite idol? Just always let us know. But as always, we'll catch you on the flip. Bye.